Fala galera, Titio gripando aqui. Eu resolvi fazer uma série começando um jogo novinho para já ir dando as dicas desde o começo, tá? Criei uma conta nova com um personagem que já tinha faz muito tempo, mas eu acho que eu nunca tinha jogado RDR com ele online, nem offline eu acho, mas enfim. Vamos lá, vou começar o jogo agora e realmente nunca joguei. Se caiu na política, caiu na licença. Esse personagem nunca entrou no online. Então a ideia dessa série é ficar dando umas dicas pra vocês conforme eu vou jogando, eu vou falando e vamos ver se esse negócio dá certo. Não quero fazer vídeos muito longos, máximo 10, 15 minutos cada um, tá? Mas eu vou fazer frequentemente. Então hoje eu vou botar um vídeo de 10, 15 minutos só para começar o jogo e fazer só a primeira, a segunda missão, talvez, fazer só o comecinho do jogo e mostrar pra vocês como é que é. Quem nunca jogou já dá algumas dicas logo de cara, tá bom?
Okay, sir. Here they are.
Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. All right. Let's see what we got.
Esse personagem eu vou começar uma mulher, já que todos os meus personagens são homens. Aqui eu vou fazer uma garota, porque eu quero jogar com uma garota e dá pra ver as roupas, os cavalos e as diferenças que tem com mulher. Essa tá feia aqui, é o cão. Vou tentar fazer uma um pouquinho mais bonitinha. Fala galera, voltei aqui depois de um tempo editando o personagem. O meu vídeo vai ficar muito comprido, então eu cortei toda aquela parte. E agora a gente está entrando aqui já na primeira missão do jogo. Vamos assistir esse videozinho inicial e vamos ver, assim que ele liberar, a gente começa a jogar.
You with the hammer, and you'll do. You need to perform a work detail out near Blackwater. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah!
Red Dead Online.
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
We weren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Aí você entende porque esse cara é soldado de uma prisão e vai perder os prisioneiros. Plot twist.
Good day, gentlemen. Oh, don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot.
Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay, okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, ma'am, how about you pick up these guns and we
E
move
aí
out?
começa a
My
brincadeira.
mistress is waiting for us.
Primeira dica do jogo: as primeiras armas que você pega são um lixo.
Come along.
Assim que você
And you
tiver uma
better get on this
oportunidade de
horse.
algum dinheiro, troque estas porcarias. Mas no começo dá pra se virar. No começo ela faz alguma coisa útil. Vamos seguir esse cara até terminar essa
That's not
missão
much
e
of an
liberar
animal,
pro
but
jogo.
I haven't got far to ride. Yeah, I waited on them moving you some weeks. I can wait a while longer. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll
Aqui não tem muito
forgive the
segredo, é só
secrecy.
seguir o velho.
My
Segura o
employer
X,
particularly
o cavalo vai
values
sozinho.
discretion.
Só chegando lá perto. Esse cavalo não esquenta
Been a
muito a
while
cabeça não,
since
que a
you
gente vai
saw
usar
a
ele só um
hitching
pouquinho.
post, huh?
Assim que a gente fizer a primeira missão é exatamente
way.
roubar um cavalo.
She's anxious to meet
E aí
you.
o cavalo que você roubar é teu. Então tem 3, 4 cavalos com 3, 4 cores diferentes lá. E aí você escolhe o que você gosta mais, rouba e vaza.
Madam, we're back.
Só tem que ver
Hello.
porque vai ter outros jogadores
Jessica
querendo
Leclerc,
roubar
how do you
talvez
do?
o mesmo cavalo.
What did you tell her?
Então,
Nothing,
seja
as
rápido.
we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Bom, aqui não tem muita escolha não. O máximo que você pode fazer é escolher um chapéu, pegar uma roupinha, não dá pra escolher muito e por enquanto nem precisa se preocupar muito com isso aqui não. Vai ter muita oportunidade de comprar outras coisas depois. Prontinho.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
your very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce her to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
E aqui começa a aventura. Vou escolher um acampamento. Eu vou começar lá perto do Great Plains, né? Pode ser
Oh,
Great
and
Plains.
madam, while Cripps
Até
is
porque é a única
establishing
opção
your camp,
disponível, então.
perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk. Then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
Então tá bom. Então, a primeira coisa que a gente vai fazer no jogo é visitar a agência do correio. Falou galera, esses são os primeiros 30 minutos do jogo, a gente fez em 15. No próximo vídeo eu mostro as outras missões. Um abraço! Não se esqueçam de se inscrever no canal e curtir. Valeu!